Hi guys, this is Gaming with Austin, and today we're on part 24. I'm on part 24 of the home gym. Some people blame obesity entirely on the factors that we have control over. Air pollution can do some irreversible damage to your metabolism. Air pollution can do some irreversible damages to your metabolism. It can age your body faster than fructose. Because there are skinny people that eat a lot of junk food. This might actually be... yet can't seem to gain any weight. This might be due to the fact that A, they're very active, or B, they're breathing in very clean air. Or C, they have good genetics. They have certain genetics that allows them to stay skinny no matter how much they eat. Or D, they have a medical condition that prevents them from gaining weight. Like Daddy Longneck does. As you age, your metabolism slows down. As you age. As you get older, your metabolism slows down. The reason your metabolism slows down as you age, there's a couple of reasons for that. How can you eat a lot of junk food and stay lean? One way how you can do that is eat a lot of protein as well. Because whenever you eat a lot... Because protein is the building block of muscle mass. Is the main building block of muscle mass. One potential negative consequence of having a fast metabolism would be stunted growth. The reason our metabolism is regulated, this is so we can grow properly. This is so we can grow properly. if you... Because when you grow, you also have to gain weight as you grow. If it's hard to gain weight, it has a potential negative effect on your growth. Like when you can't gain weight. Which kind of explains why Daddy Longneck is like 5'3". And he only weighs 60 pounds. I'm a lot heavier than he is. And I also have a lot more muscle mass. I have a lot more muscle. I have a lot more muscle on my body than Daddy Longneck. Weight gain is crucial if you want to be healthy while growing. You know, nature never intended for us to grow too tall too quickly. Nature never intends for animals to grow very big very quickly, regardless of if it's muscle mass or fat. Because if an animal gains too much muscle mass too quickly, it's going to strain their heart. Which probably explains what caused the death of Rich Piana. Heart problems associated with gaining too much muscle mass too quickly. Steroids were the catalyst. Plus, steroids are known to shrink your nuts. They are known to shrink your nuts down to the size of peanuts. Like the seeds of a peanut. Or maybe a pinto bean. If you want to have kids someday, it's best that you stay the hell away from steroids. I think it's a good idea that we should all stay the hell away from... If you want to have kids someday, it's best that you stay the hell away from steroids. Or else it could destroy your manhood. Like, in an irreversible manner. It'll disable your manhood. The reason your body will always store some fat no matter how much sugar you consume, there's a couple reasons. One of those reasons your body stores fat is to aid nutrient absorption. Because not all nutrients are soluble in water. Some can only be dissolved in fat-like substances, or oily substances. If you want to be as huge as Rich Piana, gotta take it slow and steady. So your heart could have time to adapt. Because if you gain too much muscle too quickly, that could strain your heart. To the point of failure. And Rich Piana openly admitted to taking steroids. That was before he died. I have a message for those who want to be as big as Rich Piana. If you're going to do it naturally. Stay the hell away from steroids as you do it. Because I don't want you to end up dying, like Rich, in the same fashion as Rich, in a similar fashion as Rich Piana. The death of Rich Piana shows you that you should not be taking steroids. It's to show you that you should not be taking steroids. Unless prescribed by your doctor. Unless the anabolic steroids are prescribed to you by a doctor. The reason why your body has to regulate the amount of testosterone it produces, the problem with having too much testosterone is it can be bad for you. Don't pull off a Rich Piana and take steroids. Because not only you could get in trouble with the law, but you could face health problems too. You could also end up facing health problems too, later in your career. This is why I'm taking the natural route. Kind of like with Uzoma Obalor and Tristan Lee. There's a very good chance that they are both natural. How is Tristan Lee most likely natural? He obviously doesn't have gynecomastia. He has pretty clear skin. And the reason it looks like he gained a shit ton of muscle, even though he gained very little real muscle, is because he's pretty short. He is really short. He's a pretty short guy. Compare him to all the other bodybuilders like Uzoma. He's pretty short. And shorter guys don't have to eat as much to gain muscle, to look extremely jacked. Shorter guys don't have to worry about eating as much. Chol Soon. One of the red flags to show that he might be on steroids is how huge he is. He's got a very impressive physique that most natural lifters won't be able to get. Uzuma Obalor looks pretty big. He's a pretty big dude, too. I don't know how much he weighs, but he probably weighs at least 250 pounds. Probably say at least 250 pounds. Give or take. But I don't know his height. I don't know the height of Hwang Chol Soon. I don't know the height of Hwang Chol Soon. Excuse me. I don't know the height of Hwang Chol Soon. But he is definitely pretty huge. Uzoma Obalor is also pretty huge. The main reason it looks like Tristan Lee gained a shit ton of muscle, even though he didn't gain much muscle at all, a lot of it's because he's pretty short. Shorter guys have an easier time building muscle. Unlike the taller guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger, in which he had to take steroids to get that huge. And Schwarzenegger openly admitted to taking steroids. Most bodybuilders who take steroids often hide it from the public, or else one of the reasons they might do that is for egotistical reasons. Selfish, egotistical reasons. Another reason is they don't want to draw attention from the police. They don't want to draw attention from the police. Based on a statement by Greg Valentino, the big bicep man, almost every steroid user has sold steroids at some point. Almost every steroid user has sold steroids at some point. Almost every steroid user has actually sold steroids at one point or another. I never took steroids. Sometimes I thought of considering steroid. There are some, like, might have thought of taking steroids at one point, but then steroids cause health problems. This is why I advise against taking steroids, unless they're prescribed by your doctor as TRT therapy, testosterone replacement therapy, in which the doctor gives you a therapeutic dose of anabolic steroids. I am against the unauthorized use of steroids. But drug usage, like unauthorized drug usage, personally, I'd rather have it decriminalized. I'd rather have it decriminalized. The reason why some bodybuilders would lie about not taking drugs even though they're on drugs, some bodybuilders do it for egotistical reasons. Some people do it to avoid drawing attention from the police. This is why most bodybuilders don't talk about drugs. Steroids are known to cause anabolic steroids are known to cause gynecomastia, aka gyno for short. Rapid onset gynecomastia. Acne is another side effect of steroid usage. Most men in their teenagers develop some degree of gynecomastia, but it does go away after a while. Some people have lifelong gynecomastia. That's okay. Anyways, this should be it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you like this video. Dislike if you disliked it. Subscribe for more. As always, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. This is Gaming with Austin signing off. See y'all in the next video. Bye.